Girl, let's talk about it. Did you hear them talking about it? Oh my God, do you know this? What? Oh my God.
Oh my God, Shani Lavely and Nicole. Shani Lavely and Nicole on a roll. Lighting up the stream, the vibe is bold. Shani Lavely and Nicole, let's go. Kicking down doors, we make some noise. Grown folks talk with truth and voice. Doing it big, turning up the flow. Shani Lavely and Nicole, you know. Oh yeah, it's Shani Lavely and Nicole. Oh yeah, it's Shani Lavely and Nicole. Everywhere, it's Shani Lavely and Nicole. Oh yeah, grown talk vibes, the moment is here.
Thank you for tuning in.
We put it on you until you can't walk. Cowboy style. Take it out through there. Hey, rodeo. Yeah, yeah. I'ma take you down through there. Alright, what you gonna do to it, cowboy? Hey, if you keep on talking that talk, you gon' have to walk that walk. Alright, now take it down through there. Hey, yeah, yes sir.
Baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low. Put some music on that's soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling quite this strong. I can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man.
Hey, girlfriend. How you doing today?
Hello. Welcome to Unfiltered at 5 with Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. How you doing?
Great day. We have a guest on today, y'all, and we are talking about body imaging and aging. How unrealistic beauty standards shapes men and women's self-worth. In a world where obsession with youth and perfection, aging can feel like a battle against impossible standards. This episode dives into how society narrows definition of beauty impacts both men and women as they grow older, shaping confidence, relationships, and self-worth. From silver hair to shifting bodies, we explore how many cultures and social presence feed insecurities and how we can reclaim our power just by accepting who we are. Today, we have joining us the none other than Jason Madison, director, stage director, model, TV host, and his list goes on. And without further ado, we're going to bring him up so we can start this show. Hey!
Hello.
Y'all making me feel something kind of special today.
Okay. You know, we got to try to make you feel like you're ready.
That was some introduction, huh?
Let's get it. I almost thought I needed a pay raise.
You stupid. I can't.
Wow. Welcome to the show. You're in the hot seat today.
Thank you. Y'all forgive my voice. I am just coming back from from Florida for the Georgia-Florida game. And today, I got on my Georgia shirt. Today is a day of recovery because we had a full weekend of stuff. So today is recovery day. Let's get this party started.
Right, I'm ready. I know you're going to be a whole hot mess today, Jason.
I'm ready.
Jason, how do you define changes that your body's going through as you get older, and how do you embrace them?
How do I define it? It's called life is lifing. It is what it is. One thing I think that as we get older, we have two kinds of mindsets. One, when you look in, honestly, I know when I look, let me just leave it at me. Okay. When I look in the mirror, I actually still see the 20-year-old.
When I'm looking, I don't see the difference between that person. It's only until I see the film, even though I got all this gray on my face and stuff. But when I look in the mirror, my mindset is, Jason, you still got it. You still got this thing. We can go out and do what we need to do. I feel young. I'm looking in the mirror, but then reality sits in. See some of the videos. I look at some of my pictures. I recognize. I had a conversation. My son is deployed to Poland and Germany right now, and I just realized that my son turns 30 this year. Woo. My oldest son turns 30. And I asked myself this one question, and we had this question. Earlier today, this weekend. What happened to time? What happened to time? And time moved so quick.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does move fast.
It does.
Before you look up, you have a baby that's 1, and then it be 19 talking back. That's how time moves.
Baby, I blink my eye, and I got a 30-year-old that is, and he
Jason, your stream.
You're freezing up.
Same rank as me.
I don't think he realized it. Jason is frozen, y'all, but he's talking about time and how time does fly. And I agree with that. I believe the time goes by fast. It's like today was very slow. Time went backwards yesterday, and the whole world seemed like it started going slow all of a sudden. But these are the things that time feels. How do you feel about that, Aaliyah? How do you feel about, when did you start noticing things that you felt like was changing on your body as you got older, that you was probably like, I don't know, yeah, it's good. Like, did you ever get to that place?
Of course. But it's like what he said, when you think young, you'll be young. You know, I think like that. When you think young, you'll be young and everything. And I try to embrace, you know, all the changes that I have. I'm getting older. The goal is to get older. Either we get older or we die young.
Right. That's true.
So you have to be okay with getting older, the aging process, and, you know, embracing change and everything. I'm getting older and wiser. So, yeah.
Do you think that social media plays a big part on how women and men define themselves now? Like the things that they feel like they have to look like or have to be perfect. Like, do you think social media plays a big thing in that?
Yes, I definitely think social media influences certain things. People going out here they getting older, so they getting work done to their face or getting work done to their bodies because they see all the big celebrities and stuff like that, and they see all the older people or the rich people, getting work done to themselves, so they try to, they think that they have to change their selves and everything. But me, I'm happy with what the body that God gave me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to change myself or my face or any work done. So, but yeah, I do think social media can have a big influence on that.
That way people look at themselves. I think enhancement is okay if you're doing it because it's something you want. I don't think people should look at society and say, "Oh, I'm getting old and I don't ever want to be old," because you got to grow old. We know that. We're going to get gray hair. They say, what, once a child, twice a baby, or once an adult, twice a child. How it go? Once a child, what's the saying?
I don't know that saying.
Twice a child, once an adult. I think that's how it go. When you know you're going to be older, you're going to get older quicker. Let me bring him back up. My mouse just died. That's great. Jason, we lost you for a second there, love.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dear. But I was listening to you on my other device, and I love what you all were saying about aging and that's perfect. So keep it. I'll get into the conversation. Keep going.
Yeah, but we was just saying that, what do you feel about that? What do you think that society social media, how big of an impact do you think it has on the way women and men look at themselves?
Well, I think when I look at especially social media now, there is an adjustment that is happening, really. because now they're saying auntie is in these streets, which is giving homage to the older ladies, and hey, Unc is out here. Hey, so they're giving homage, and it is. I think it is doing two things.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing that it's doing is, I believe that it's giving women and men more self-esteem to go ahead and step out of the box. I was talking to my brothers and sisters, and I remember living with my grandparents, and they were in my age group now. They were 50 when I was living with my grandparents. But I don't look like granddaddy. My sisters don't look like grandmama. We're not doing the same thing that grandmama and granddaddy used to do. We're on a whole different level. We still see that we still got it. Right. However, what has happened, what I have also noticed, is that instead of us older people giving some class to this aging process, we've minimized it and tried to compete with the younger people.
Yeah.
And that is a issue right now. Trying to compete with the younger people and what they're doing. Like the guys wearing their hat backs, the sagging pants. That ain't, hey, big old dude, hey, old school, that ain't you. Show some class. So when I go, y'all been to my lounge, and when I walk up, I drive up, I get out my vehicle, and I have a barbershop that's next to me. Right. When I get out of my car, they've called, they said, hey, Dad, hey, Pops, hey, Unc. Well, I don't think I'm Unc anymore. I'm Dad and Pops now. So
they changed the logo.
But what they have done is they've given me the okay to just be me. Yeah. I don't try to dress like them. I don't try to talk like them. When they come up to me for advice, I talk to them as if I'm Pops.
Right.
And so I think it's a thing that I've seen too many of us in our age group try to compete instead of trying to set the standard of what beauty is, what class is.
I agree with that.
So that's where I am. That's where I am.
I agree with that. Now that I agree with 100%. Like, when you get to like my age, 53, you might notice some things that might change. There's things going to always change. And people, society, especially if you're in a social media setting, they make it into competition. Girl, you look like you could be 20. Girl, you look like you can be 30. I don't care if I got gray hair. I don't care if my vagina's hair is gray. It's going to be gray one day down there. It ain't going to always be black. You see what I'm saying? It's going to go gray. It's part of life. When I take this wig off,
is there any way we can mute her mic? Is there any way we can mute her mic?
I'm just saying, I'm keeping it 100 because I hear women my age that I sit in groups where they be like, "Girl, I had to dye mine. I don't want nobody to see it turn." What you mean? That might burn. That might make you itch. Like, I'm just saying, like, just to keep it 100. If I take off my hair, it's a whole lot of long hair, but it's a whole lot of gray under this burgundy wig. I'm just saying.
I had an opportunity to be in a stage play. I was on tour, and the first part of the play, I had to play a younger version of me. And playing this younger version of me, I had to spray this dye on me,
on your face,
and I hated the way I looked.
Oh wow!
I absolutely, because when I looked in the mirror, and the first time I did it, I actually had it dyed. And so I had to wait till the hair grew out. I said to myself, that's not me. Right. It didn't represent who I really am. I can't stand, my brothers, they may get upset with me, all my partners out there. Stop dyeing your doggone beard. All that Beijing stuff.
Beijing powder and lining of their hair. It look crazy, don't it?
You look fake. You look plastic.
It does. And then they take it and line it with the white, you know, they do the beige and then
the
they
white
line
line?
it with the white trim. I don't understand it. I can't wrap my head.
It
I
look
can't
like
even
ash.
respect the man that stepped to me like that. I just be looking like, what is going on here?
They look like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz, the Black Nurse. That's what they walking around looking like.
Some things you got to embrace. You
Yeah.
got to embrace aging.
If you don't mentally embrace aging, you're gonna look crazy, because what you're going to do, you're gonna go out and buy the clothes that the younger people, and that you buy what you want to buy.
Right.
Before y'all kick me off the show, buy what you want to buy. That's your money. Ain't got nothing to do with it. But you look crazy when you out here with that stuff on. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah.
And most older men, when we're looking for women, we're not really looking for. Do we like looking at stuff? Yeah, we like looking at, but we don't want that. We don't want that. We like. I like looking at a Bentley, but I don't want it because it's too expensive.
So let me ask you a question. So when you out and you looking at women, because you said this not what you want, what do you think the standards are for a man and a woman that they want? Because I think what happens with women, we feel like as women we have to look a certain way, walk a certain way, dress a certain way. You know, you can't embrace what you have because society don't let you and men don't allow it. So what do you say?
A male point of view. Y'all finna hear it straight from the horse's mouth. We don't like all of that foolishness. We hate eyelashes. We hate all the long, because there was a time back in the day when a woman could wear a wig or weave, and a man was clueless if it was real or not. We did not know. Nowadays we can look and say, that's bullshit. Can I cuss on y'all show?
You sure can.
You can say whatever you want on the show.
Right, that ain't fake. All of that, we don't. Do we sit back and like, yeah, that's it. No, but that's not what we want. That is not what we do. Not want that foolishness.
I've heard that. I've heard that before, definitely. But I do feel like, as a woman, I do feel like I should, you know, and I get that and everything. Like, I'm not always like this. I'm not going to always wear makeup, lashes, and, you know, weaves and stuff like that. But I just feel like, as a woman, if that's what I want to wear that day, that's what I want to wear. Sometimes I want to put on eyelashes. Sometimes I want to put on a wig or whatever. And, you know, that's just what I want to wear. But I understand some men have their preferences. Some men don't like that and don't like all the makeup and stuff as well.
There is a thing where it's like if I go to the Porsche dealership and I see a car that I like. Oh, that's a nice car. Can I test drive it? We'll ride in it, but we're gonna take that thing right back, and we ain't gonna mess with it no more. Here's the misconception: is that, in my opinion, from what I've experienced, women think that if you look a certain way, if you dress a certain way, men are going to want you to be in their lives. In reality, it's not that when you look a certain way, dress a certain way, that we want you in our lives. We just want you in our bed. Two different things.
Wow.
When you get dressed up like that and do all the dolled up things, you know what that's telling me? At this point, I can go relive my 20s and 30 years, because what I'm seeing now is what I dated in my 20s and 30s. So I'm going to get you. I don't want you in my life. I just want you in my bed.
Wow.
Okay. That's a lot of tea.
That's a lot of, that's definitely, you said a word right there.
I really want women, because I love my beautiful black queens. I absolutely love you. I don't think no other race can compare to how beautiful black women are. But I want them to upgrade how they treat themselves.
Yeah.
Let me say something. Let me say this, and this might be a shift in the conversation that you all want to have. You know what us men say?
What?
Y'all not doing that for us. Y'all competing against each other. Y'all doing that for each other. Y'all ain't doing that for us.
Oh goodness.
Because we don't want none of that.
Yeah.
We don't want none of that. Y'all doing all like going to bed and I got makeup stains all on my pillow, my pillow. I know you fucking lying.
Oh my God.
You gonna makeup off my pillowcase?
I cannot with
you. I mean, I can. You got a point on that one.
I'm gonna keep going then. I go in the bathroom. It's my turn to get in the bath, and I see hair all over my doggone seat.
I can't. I can't lie because we are good for that.
But it's true.
It is true.
There is nothing wrong with you all beautifying yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Can I share a story with you? This is a true story. I've been married a couple of times. My last wife. I never, not once. We was married not even a year. Mm-hmm. Not one time did I see her without makeup or her hair done. She would get up to go to bed a certain way. She would get up in the morning before I wake up. She would get up in the morning, do her hair, just like television. You know, television, you got to make sure you look at when the camera, you got to look. She would literally get up in the morning before I got up, take her shower, put her makeup in, do her hair, and get back in the bed and lay down.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Not one time, God can strike me down. Not one time did I not see her in makeup.
You never seen her in all natural.
And I married her.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why? Why did you marry her?
She had good.
Yeah.
Oh,
it must have been something.
Lord.
But sometimes when the makeup is off and the hair is off, people don't look the same. That's half the issue.
So
you can meet a girl.
That's the difference between men and women.
Mm-hmm.
Men can't put on makeup. That's why I cannot stand when a woman has on a lot of makeup calling a dude ugly. How about this? Take off your makeup and now let's talk.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. You got a point on that one because some women don't really be looking the same when they take off their makeup. So I can definitely understand your point on that one right there.
There was a girl that I dated. This was when social media, the video pages, what y'all doing now, it was only on YouTube though. It wasn't Facebook or TikTok.
Right.
And so I met her on through social media or YouTube. We got to talking, and she said, "Hey, you want to come over to the house?" Sure. Go over to the house. She opens the door. I asked for the person that I was looking for.
Oh my God.
So she was filming that day. And I sat beside her while she was filming. She used to teach makeup, how to put on makeup. She was teaching that. And when I say she was showing me, you see how wide my nose is? She was showing me how she could put on makeup and make that thing look like Michael Jackson nose. Look, baby. I looked at her. I'm like, I know you lying. Y'all doing magic like that? That's voodoo.
But women, but you got to understand, women are always looked upon. If a natural woman just come out here and she don't have on certain stuff, you don't get the props unless you just an attractive woman without makeup. And there are women that can take it all off. That's why I always say, how we run it, we just take it all sometimes and be natural on these social media so people can see that we real, ain't no filters. It is what it is. There's not a lot of people that can do that these days because they put so much makeup on all the time that when they take it off, they look different. They look like a whole nother person.
Yeah. Have you two ever heard of ladies? I've seen this quite a few times. On social media, they'll say, I went to the grocery store. I was bombed out. I had on some jogging pants. My hair wasn't done. I ain't have on no makeup. And these guys kept walking on up to her, telling her how beautiful she is.
Right, because she's
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah.
We look for, because now I know what I'm dealing with.
Mhm.
I'm the type of person, I don't look at the outward appearance.
Mhm.
Now, granted, I love beautiful women, but I love a beautiful person.
Right.
Right. Right.
There
Because
was a girl,
looks fade. Looks
Mhm.
fade.
there was a lady, and when I was in the military, she looked like the bottom of my shoe. I hate to say that, but it's true.
That's terrible.
She was ugly. She was ugly. But that I wanted that woman so doggone bad. And the guys would say to me, J Man, well, back then I was Mad Dog. Mad Dog, why are you looking at that? I said, man, it's the way she carried herself. It's the way she walked.
Mm-hmm.
It's something, one thing about a woman, y'all really don't need makeup. Y'all just need, y'all got this doggone walk that y'all can do. Y'all got this look, y'all can sit there and lean in and look a certain way, and that joker would melt.
Some women have that and some women don't have that. It's not for everybody.
You're right. It's not for everybody, because the thing is, this is my vantage point. I'm not a woman. This is my vantage point. I think that this generation has missed out on having a Naomi in their life. Do you all know who Naomi is?
The model.
Who is Naomi Campbell?
Not the biblical. Naomi and Ruth.
Oh, in the Bible, yes.
Yes. Naomi
Was
took
humble.
Ruth
Yeah.
and taught her. She said, no, you can't follow me. What I'm going to teach you is how to go get another man. And she taught her. She said, first of all, you need to get out here and work. You need to carry yourself a certain way. And after she listened to Naomi, Boaz walked past her and noticed her. She didn't have on the makeup. Her hair probably was tied, and she was in the garden picking wheat. And he told his people, he said, look, leave some on the ground for her to have for herself. Because he noticed her. There is a difference between being noticed and setting thirst traps and wanting attention.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I agree on that. I agree on that.
You don't want attention. You want to be noticed. If you want a real man in your life, become noticed.
Okay.
Right.
Right. That's great advice right there.
Attention, because you don't want every man. You
Right.
want your man.
Right.
And if these women are, they're guys too, we do it too. That's out here. Oh, I want to be married. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to, I want my own man. But you showing your ass to everybody on social media.
Right.
You doing all of this trying to catch these guys' attention instead of having one guy notice you. That's where the mess up is.
Right.
That's where the mess up is.
Unc said, let me read what she said. She said, my nephew went to the NGL and married a white woman. I asked him why. His response was, Black women do too damn much. It was more competition for attention. And at that point, he just saw a woman and not color. And that's what you just said.
Right.
Just basically said that.
Right.
Do y'all understand? I don't know if y'all heard about this, but there are a lot of cultures. Japan is one. They are paying Black men to come over to Japan and impregnate their women. $75,000 a pop.
Baby, y'all better go get your passports.
I was about to say.
Everybody better go get their passports right now. Why?
Right.
Because it's truth. And then guys, us Black guys, we're now gravitating to other races now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we don't like one, because I'm gonna say it. I didn't want to say it. I told myself, Jason, don't say it.
No, say it.
Please
say it.
Just say it.
This is Jason. I already know I have criteria, and I look at a woman. If when I look at her and I see a certain hairstyle, a certain makeup, and different things that she do, I say this: I can't afford her.
A lot.
I
You know
can't
what?
afford
I've heard that before.
You say that?
I cannot afford it.
Yeah.
Not even financially, but emotionally.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I can't afford her because she's doing that not for me.
Mhm.
She's doing that for everybody in the world.
Now,
If
now,
she's doing
Jason,
it for me, in my opinion, if she's doing it for me, she's gonna let me see the real her in the beginning.
okay.
Now,
So
what I will say is that
go ahead.
what I will say is this. Now, I do feel like I said, not to take away anything that you said, because you're right, and you made some great points, and I do agree. But I do, when I go out, I do like to look good, and I do like to look presentable. Like, I like to have my hair groomed, and I don't put makeup on every time I go out. I will, every once in a while, but I do like, there are certain things that I just feel like a woman, you should carry yourself. You have your hair nice and neat and groomed, nails, nice and clean, feet, toes maybe done and stuff like that. Now, you don't have to wear makeup and stuff all the time, and you can wear your natural hair and stuff like that. But I will say that, I don't want to go out looking toe up.
One thing I can tell about you two is that you all are very conscious and considerate when you're going out. I know y'all when y'all going out, and then I know when you all are on set. I know when you all are in a model state. Like I have personal makeup that for when I'm on TV or certain things, I have makeup that I have to put on.
Right.
But that's just to enhance. In my opinion, and for most guys too, makeup is to enhance your beauty,
Right.
not change your beauty.
Right. That's the part.
And that's what you two are perfect at right now. You can barely tell that you have on makeup because y'all know now. If I'm looking at the pictures behind you, your background page, I can tell that y'all in model status.
Mhm.
That's the difference. That's totally different. So what I think needs to happen is, I'm like this. If I meet you at a club and oh yeah, you sexy, that we have a conversation, I'm running my mouth. Hey, let's go out. We're gonna go to the belt line and ride the scooters or whatever, walk the belt line.
Mhm.
If I see you the same way you was dressed up at the club, I got an issue.
Because it ain't gonna make
Ladies,
no sense.
Right.
It ain't gonna make no sense. Ladies, I want y'all to take this note. All the ladies on your show, please take this note. Here is what guys do. If we notice your makeup and we say, oh, that's heavy makeup, here's what we do. You see this line right here?
It's a cut off. That's terrible. Just like that.
We look right down here and see what the skin tone is.
Oh no.
Oh, really?
Right here to find your skin tone, and we look at your hands.
Oh my
wow.
God.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Always, here's the thing, especially for my older sisters. Let me tell y'all, if we want to know y'all true age, it may not be a science. We look at your hands.
Yeah, that would make, because the hands gonna be wrinkled. They're gonna have some little
hands are gonna be wrinkled.
In it.
If your face is flawless and your hands look like you've been punching dirt,
I'm done. Jason, you stupid.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you,
Valon said, you two sisters do a good job of representing yourself in opinion. Shelly and Leah Nicole. Thank you, Valon. We appreciate you always.
Whatever.
But Jason, I'm with you on. Sometimes I look at women and I say the same thing. I tell people all the time, you don't have to be naked to be sexy. I don't care if you bought, just because they sell certain things on the market, don't mean your eyelashes have to be touching your forehead. I want to snatch off some eyelashes and be like, take that shit off your face. You look like a clown. But women feel like this is something that makes them look I want to say like a horse because it reminds me of a giraffe. When I went to Africa, I saw every woman in Atlanta. I said, okay, there go the people that get my eyelashes from. If your eyelash come here, you can't see. I mean, I don't know what you're looking at. I put them on and I can't see where I'm going. I ain't even gonna lie. I be like, oh no, this ain't for me. This is crazy. They went from being this little to this long. Then they put this little. Then they put they make them where they pop off everywhere. I think certain things women should just be like, that ain't for me.
But
because
then that's when it turns into a competition, because that has absolutely nothing to do with men
at all.
Nothing
at all.
Them long fingernails with especially the ones that's sharp like that. I'm scared to be in the bed with you because
we might poke you.
Right.
We might poke you. Now, me and Aaliyah, we love getting our nails and toes done. That's just our thing. We like the decorations. We like to go out, and that's our, for some women, it's therapeutic. Like that is my gift to me.
That's what I was about to say. I don't do that for a man. I do that for myself. I like to get my nails done and my toes done for myself. And I know y'all men love us some women that got your toes.
Pretty feet. You want some women that got the pretty feet.
You know what most men like, and y'all won't believe this? French tip.
French tip and white toenail.
White toenails. That's my thing. White toenails. It's
plain and simple. Mm-hmm. It's basic. It's classy.
Well, if you ain't down there sucking no toes, you ain't gonna pick the color.
Hey, I was getting ready to talk to you.
That's all I get. That's all I get on my feet is white and French. That's all I get on my feet is white and French.
It's a beautiful, classy look.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful. So let me. Can I know this is y'all's show, but I want to know from a woman's point of view about guys and what we do that is suspect. Is there anything like I know for a fact my beard is my makeup. My beard is my makeup. I cannot shave my beard. I have so many people like when I shave it down real low, people have said that I look like BB Winans. But I like this. I like
that's your brand,
right?
I like this long look. It's my makeup.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Ain't nothing like no salt and pepper. Ain't nothing like some salt and pepper.
It's
ain't nothing like some salt and pepper. I love me some salt and pepper in a beard.
That if I cut this off, that'd be like, what trash you came out of? No, I don't want to go that far. But I use my beard like. Even today, okay, I'm gonna go tell you my secret. Before I came on the show, I have a heating brush, a beard heating brush. That the way y'all looking at it now, I groomed it because this is my makeup.
Right.
The difference between women and men, we're very limited on what type of makeup we can do. Thank God they done came out with these men weave stuff now.
No, that ain't cute.
I'm gonna go get me one.
I know you ain't talking about them little toupees, them little head pieces.
Yeah, they glue it down.
Stick on the glue. Yeah, I don't like that. No,
because you gotta imagine.
If you bald, be bald. Because I don't mind a bald man. I don't mind a bald head.
Y'all know. I just walked y'all through a door that we're gonna have to have a conversation with now.
I'm okay with a man that got a
no. So y'all said, "Oh, I like it. If you bald, go bald." What if a man tell y'all that
to go bald?
No, if your hair is not all that and it's nappy or whatever, no, just be your natural you. Wear your natural
shit off.
Yeah,
I can take this wig off. It come off every night.
I don't mind.
When you a friend too long, when you come over here too many times, you're gonna see the wig gone, baby. It ain't. I tell people don't fall in love with Shelly Loud because it's a whole Michelle when you get to her house.
Right,
baby. This is social media. Look,
is there anything that guys do that y'all don't like?
I don't like the Beijing powder.
The Beijing, okay.
I don't like that. I think that's terrible. And I like for a man to keep his hands clean. I don't like the nail polish look, but I like when they nails is clean. Like you got to have clean fingernails.
Right.
Because see, I think of people fingering me. And if I think the fingers is terrible, I'm just telling you how I look at it, Jason. I'm telling you the truth. I can't look at your dirty fingernails and think you finna be pressing inside of me some kind of way that don't fit in my. It's just a turn on.
And not only that, everything that comes out of y'all goes inside us.
Yes.
So my thing is that throws off our pH balance.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So just
if you got a nappy penis hair, shave it. Let it down low.
Yeah.
Let it be low and nice. Because don't nobody want that rubbing on them. I don't like that either. I'm picky. I don't like the balls touching on on me like that. I think that's not good.
I think on here on the description you put body shaming or body
shaming.
Okay. So let me ask this. How tall of each are you all?
5'8".
5 feet.
5'8", 5 feet. Is there a height limit to who y'all would date?
I can't.
I'm a pretty short woman. I am a short woman. I am a short woman. So you definitely have to be taller than me. We can't be the same height, and you definitely.
But why?
It's a preference thing. Just my preference. You know?
Do you have a height?
I would date a short guy only if he was confident. Because I'm tall and I wear heels. When I'm in heels, I'm 6 foot. So if you are short and you are uncomfortable with your shortness, then it's a problem for me, because then I got to be kind of like schooling you along. I don't care if you're tall, short, medium, and I don't want you too short, but if you confident, you take what's the guy, Run DMC brother that was married to the model.
Yeah.
She was tall, he was short, he was confident. I can deal with confidence like that. But what I can't take is somebody who's not confident, short, and then my head start hurting. It don't make a difference as long as you got some confidence about you.
I've dated about three women that were 6'2" and above. And they've said the exact same thing that you were just sharing, that it's about your confident level. I had one lady, she came, this probably about 2 years ago, came into the lounge. And I noticed her when she walked to the door. And I walked up straight to her, had the conversation. We had a good time that night. And we at the end of the night, she said, I'm confused. She said, I've never had anybody that short come up to me and talk the way you did. You talk like you 7 feet tall. I think that's a part of it.
Yeah.
Right. You had a big personality. You do.
But that's the same when it comes to ugly women.
Bro, that's terrible. That's
right.
Let me tell you something. I believe that there's people that's unattractive, but I think
use the word unattractive.
Yeah,
right. I don't like that word ugly either.
Yeah, I think it's always an attraction in somebody. If you look, there's people in the world that's not attractive.
I've always said this, sometimes I still do call myself ugly. I said it earlier in the show. It's not that I really mean that I'm ugly. I'm just unattractive to some people. Not everybody is attracted to everybody.
Right. Everybody has their preference and what they like and what they don't like. I just feel like it's a preference. Like I said, it's just the tall thing. That's just a preference for me. I'm a short woman, so I just don't understand how y'all short women be trying to mess up these people's genes. They trying to create basketball players.
Well, most short women do have tall kids. You ever notice that? You'll never see a short woman with a short kid. The kid always come out tall for some reason.
They snatched up all the 6'5" guys.
Because you think Aaliyah's what, 5'2"? How tall are you?
5 feet.
5 feet. Now imagine her dating somebody who's 4'9", 4'8".
You just have another short person in this world.
That just looks not right.
Why
you want somebody that's gonna be able to scoop you up and run
right. And I think that's what it is for me.
Yeah.
With us being us short women, we like to be picked up and scooped up, and So
let's talk. Can I ask a question? And it's the same thing. What about size, not height?
What kind of size? Like
I've been small all my life. I've been tiny all my life. The most I've ever wore, I was 175 when I was with the Marines. Right now, I'm right at 160, 165.
Let me stop you right there. See, Jason, when you walk into a room and I'm gonna give you some tea, okay? When you walk into a room and you doing
We put it on you. And see you can't walk. Cowboy style.
Get out through there.
Hey, rodeo. Yeah. Yeah. I'ma take you down through there. All right, what you gonna do?
you see all that right there? That's what make people say that man is tiny, but goddamn.
Right.
He got a little rhythm. He got a little
Right. Got a little swag to him. Got a little swag.
To him.
I was in my 40s. I'm 52 now. I was in my mid 40s when I became comfortable with my size.
Really?
I used to always wear big clothes and then put other clothes underneath it.
Why?
It because I thought I'm a small guy. Don't woman want no guy this small until they get to know me. Once they get to know me, they're good. They know that I'm a protector because they know my background. They know that I'm funny. They know that I'll take care of you. They know that I'm romantic. But from my vantage point, I had real issues being my size, trying to talk like you two. Back in my day, I wouldn't approach y'all.
Swag. Women are attracted to swag.
That's what I learned.
We like swag.
Right.
That's what I learned.
Mm-hmm. It's swag. It's about swag for us. You can look at a man be across the bar. He might not look great to everybody, but something about that man might be the sexiest thing you've ever seen in your whole life. You be like, that
right.
And that's the same thing with the story that I was getting ready to tell. That lady, she wasn't all that attractive, but I fell in love with that woman. Like, and guess what? She said she didn't want to be with me.
Right. Right. That's crazy. But let me say this. But sometimes it's like that for some people. Not everybody looks at just physical appearance. Like sometimes it really is sometimes it really is just something about that person, because a lot of people I be looking at, like that woman, it'd be like a gorgeous woman and they with a man that's not so attractive. But sometimes it just really is the person and how they are and how they make you feel and everything. Because it's not just this, all the time. So you have to look beyond just looks, because you could be gorgeous as hell, be drop dead gorgeous as hell, but you got a nasty, evil ass attitude, and it makes you ugly, and it make you look ugly, because I'm just gonna say it can negate all your beauty on the outside, with just your attitude, and it turn somebody off.
That's perfect. That was a perfect, and that was perfect statement there.
Yes,
because I think I was in Puerto Rico at the time, and we were at the ATM, and this lady, she was drop dead gorgeous, but then she got on the phone, and her filthy mouth just turned me completely off.
Yeah.
And I think that's around your personality has a lot to do with how you attract. That's a part of the law of attraction. Do you all know what sapiosexual is?
No.
Sapiosexual is a person whose mind has to be captured versus their eyes having to be captured. They fall in love with their minds, your personality, having good conversations, that part of it. The physical part comes second. I think that's what you was trying to, Nicole, what you was trying to allude to. A lot of time it's about, can you capture this? Can you capture my mind?
Right.
So that we can move forward with the looks. Because anything can happen to our looks.
Right.
Anything. I have a really good friend of mine that was that had to deal with some stuff, and her looks got adjusted. And we have to learn how to see the person and not the appearance. A lot of times we're so busy looking at the appearance that we never see
the person. That's true.
Yeah,
I agree with that. I do agree.
I agree with that. And that actually happened recently. I remember going on a date. This guy, everything, he was fine as he wanted to be, but opened up his mouth and talk and everything, and I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I was like, oh no, this ain't gonna work. Like I said, it really is about personality.
Yeah, personality is a lot.
And stuff like that. And not all trying to be arrogant and think you the shit.
You ain't got intelligence.
Right.
But you know what your standard is. You know what your standard is.
Well, let me ask you both a question. What do you think on your body is a part of your body that you say, I wish I could just not have this part?
Mine would be my height, my size.
Your size.
I wish I was bigger.
Real.
I wish I was bigger.
I wish my boobs were a little smaller.
Smaller. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not my bad.
Yeah. I wish my boobs were a bit smaller.
Your height. I can't, but you're not short, Jason.
Right.
No, I'm 5'8", but I still feel like I'm not my height. My size. I want to be bigger.
Then eat.
No, so all my life, my family, we dealt with high metabolism.
Mm-hmm.
I am the only one of my brothers and sisters whose metabolism has not slowed down. So my body, no matter what I eat, it burns off quickly.
Oh.
So it's not that I don't eat. I eat all the time. I eat. People look at me sometimes like, where the hell you putting all that food? It burns it off.
It actually be the skin. It be the skinniest people that eat the most more than people.
But then Jason, people could look at that like they could just say you might be packing in other places. Sometimes you might not be thicker, but you might be thickest. I'm just saying.
I do not like you. I do not like you right now.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
What's that right there? What's that right there?
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Your takeaway might be someone's game.
Ma'am. Don't.
As they say, he or she was all right till they opened their mouth.
Yeah, open their mouth. Look, you might have to worry about what I'm saying half the time when you take me on a date. What she finna say, Lord Jesus,
right.
What she finna say. But
right.
Yeah, if I could change something about me, I don't like my legs. I think they too thick.
In what world?
No, I'm serious. That's always been my thing. If I could take my legs and just put them on somebody else, I would be happy. But I've learned to embrace them because I ain't got no choice. They ain't going nowhere. But
you see,
I don't like them.
You see how we all say, I'll change this, and we're looking at each other like, the hell you mean?
But that's always been the thing of mine.
Yeah,
that's
we
look in the mirror. I was about to say, that's just you. I mean,
we see in the mirror. Oh, I wish that.
I wish I could see her. Yeah, it's all because I can't fit my calf can't fit in no regular boot. I gotta always go by go to Macy's, go to Dillard's.
Yeah, come on, thick calf. Come on, thick
calf.
calf.
They ain't gonna fit and everything. I be like,
it's what's funny is that like the things that us women that we don't like about ourselves, men like. That's the crazy thing. Like like our little stretch marks or stretch little silly thing.
Right. Look, let me tell you. Let's do that. Let's talk that one right there.
Oh Lord.
Stretch marks. Oh my God, those are
y'all love that. I was told y'all love that.
I love me some stretch marks. Boy, that
oh
thing.
My God.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I get me a little Hot Wheel car, and I drive along the stretch marks. I be racing my cars on the stretch.
Jason, I'm not gonna deal with you right now.
Right.
Topic of stretch marks. Stretch marks to women are like a curse. You be like,
oh, no, what it does, and this is real talk. And us guys, we talk about this barbershop talk and stuff like that. What that shows us is how you all's body changes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it changes because you all are giving life. Sometimes your body are changing. It's because you're trying to preserve your own life and have to get in shape. And so a woman's body does this all the time. Mm-hmm. And you all have to deal with that. And it is something that is so amazing that men don't have to deal with. We don't have to deal with the stretch marks of having a baby.
Right.
We don't have to deal with the stretch marks of I need to get my life together because I don't put on too much weight because of this or all the different things that y'all have to do. That is something that's unique. Us guys, we have it too. But for the most part, you all stretch mark is artwork to us.
Yeah.
To
That's
some
almost
men.
like
Yeah.
beautiful. That's almost like beautiful tattoos to us.
Yeah.
To some men.
Some men, we do have some men out here that can definitely appreciate those things
Things you go through
and
in
stuff
life.
like that. Yeah.
But I
But
think
yeah.
for women, men make you feel like you have to be this piece of trophy so often to the point where you feel like I can't be who I am because they want this trophy.
Do you honestly think that men think that way?
I do.
Because we don't want that on our life. We don't want to have to deal with that. That's too much pressure in my life.
I would think so. You know,
When for instance, when we go out on dates, men don't have fun
why?
because
Right.
we're too busy protecting y'all. We're looking at all the perverts. We're watching where the exits are. We're watching when guys are trying to sneak past you and touch you. We're watching all of that. So we allow you all to have a good time, and we are here stressing. And when you have a type of lady that wants attention and not a man, when you have a woman that you're dating, a woman that wants attention, you're always on protection mode.
But wait a minute. Now, we got to flip that. Now, what if you meet somebody who's a celebrity or a social media creator and their job is content and pushing and being in front of the scene? And how do you it's like dating a stripper. If you go in here and you get a stripper, that doesn't mean she wants to be a stripper all the rest of her life. That's what her job is. That's her profession. So how do you take away from somebody wanting to be in the limelight versus somebody who is not in the limelight because they have to be, but they don't, but they're a different person when they're at home? Like, how do you deal with that?
I really wish you didn't ask me that question.
I'm gonna come with it because I'm on social media. I do social media all day. If you come home, you're gonna be like, that girl is a different woman at her house.
So let me tell you something that I dealt with. So you all didn't know me when I had my huge tick, like I had 80,000 people on this one page. Somebody stole the page or whatever happened to the page. And ended up dating this woman that I met, ended up meeting this lady, and she sat there and got started dating or whatever. And once we started dating, she realized I'm a whole personality. This is what I did. I shut my page down because I made a choice. Do I want her or do I want them? Now, a lot changed about me because who she met through social media, I was no longer anymore. I wasn't doing content. I was just being just a regular me. I wasn't. She saw the difference.
She liked the other one.
Right.
Well, she had to make a choice. The choice was, it's not that she didn't like the other one. She had to realize that's them to you. This is who you are to them. This is who you are to me.
Me, exactly.
Now, I had to learn because on social media, content, people's responses is how you make your money. When people are making comments and engaging with you. So I would get on my social media and I'm responding to everybody. I said, now you can go to their page and see if I said anything to them. So when it comes to social media, a content creator, that is something that both parties have to come to a understanding.
Yeah.
And not every person. For men, No. Let you know right now. I'm not going to say every man, but majority of the men cannot handle that.
No,
There are
I've learned that.
there are very few men that can handle the responses and the inboxes but that means that you got to all your stuff got to be unlocked. So
But
he
even
sees it
but
being,
Jason, even with it being unlocked, it doesn't make a difference. Like I have people that meet me on social media and they fall in love with this energy that's on social media. And I quickly tell people, are you knowing Shelly live or do you want to know Michelle? Because there's a difference between the two. You cannot think I'm gonna be jumping off the roof every day of my life. Like I got a real one.
Right.
So if you fall in love with this person and then you meet the other one, they together, they eat, it's an ego and it's me. But at the end of the day, when you come around me and you in my space, you will understand this is how I move. This is who I am. This is how I breathe. This is, this is content. I'm out here doing content. This is what social media is. Now you're right. Every man can't date me because people fall too short into, oh, this man done told you he like you. Oh, this person was in your inbox. And half the time I don't be knowing who nobody is. That's the problem. That's half the problem. But it's those are the things you run into. But how you know what I'm saying? If you want to be great and you meant me wanting to be great, you either gonna jump on the train and be great with me or get out of my way so I can just be great.
Yeah, for me, I made the choice at the time. I made the choice. Did I get back into doing more content? Yeah. I ended up getting back into doing my content, but I had to show her these people, they ain't feeding me, financing me, or fooling around with me.
I knew it was coming.
So I ain't got nothing to do with them. Now they will
Right.
finance me because they would pay, but that's all that was. That's all that
Right.
was. So I'm gonna tell you, I think who has it. I don't think not has the heart, but Angela Bassett. I know it's a whole bunch of. I'm done with acting when I meet Angela Bassett
Because she's beautiful,
Oh,
she's
my
poised,
goodness.
but
Yes.
her husband is also very secure in who she is as a person.
He is very secure with who he is and his relationship with his
With
wife.
her. Yep, absolutely.
And because
Absolutely.
if you're gonna have there are some people that I know that's on social media, and some of their content are real risque, in my opinion. I don't tell people what to do, but it's their husband that's filming it.
Yeah.
And if the husband is filming it, that means they
He
good.
knows that it's cool. You see what I'm saying? He knows what his wife is doing. And I would rather have a partner that did that.
It's a business decision.
If I had a partner that would run with me like that, oh, we'd be running forever. But when I find that I meet people, it becomes a competition. Now I don't want you doing this no more. I don't want this. And it's a whole lot of I don't want. And I'm like, when you met me, this is what I was doing, baby. Like what
and that's I was just getting ready to say that. And Leah, you might agree with this too.
Mm-hmm.
When I meet a person, I say this is who you met.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If this is who you met, you can't tell me to change later on.
I was about to say, that's a conversation that needs to be had and everything and stuff like that before. And this is what's going to happen. This is before you make the choice of whether you want to put up with it or not. The conversation.
And I can only imagine what y'all ladies go through. I can only imagine what y'all ladies go through because the bombardment of y'all inbox and all this other stuff. I know it's crazy.
Oh yeah. So, just one last question. I mean, what advice would you give to someone struggling with body image as they get older?
This is where I believe counseling comes into play. Our culture has, I'm gonna use this word probably too strong, but demonize going to see a psychologist and a psychiatrist.
Okay.
I got both. I got a psychologist and a psychiatrist. One to talk to me and the other one to give me some meds. Because I need
not the meds.
I need one could write prescription, the other one can't. See what has happened that I've noticed as we get older, especially with us guys. I can't speak from the female point of view, but from the guys, we want to know if we still got it. And so we look in the mirror and we see the older version, the physical older version, but when we look in our eyes, we still the younger version. So when you see us older men sitting up at the bar or sitting up at the store trying to holler at a younger chick, we're just simply trying to see if we still got it. Our body images is not just our physical body that is out of shape, but our minds, emotions,
right,
are out of shape too. How we see ourselves, how we perceive ourselves to be. So a lot of times, if we really want to take charge of feeling or gaining a better outlook on life, sit down and talk to somebody. Now, people, don't, people love to go, well, I talk to my pastor. No, your pastor's talking about your spirituality. A psychiatrist is going to talk about your mindset.
Your mental. Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree with that.
Yes.
100%.
So
Absolutely.
It is our mindset if we change our mindset, not only do we change our mental status, but it also affects our physical status. Because we start doing now, you can look in the mirror. Oh, I don't need that. I don't need to do all of that. I can just be me. And when you fall in love with you, I'm like this. If you don't like me, you just don't like me. If you think I'm ugly, you just think I'm
ugly. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it. I'm not gonna lose one iota of a sleep.
And you shouldn't.
Because
when you get to a certain age, you can't. You can't.
Right.
I fell in love with me, and that was a hard thing to do. I said I was in my late 40s, mid 40s, when I started embracing my side. When I fell in love with me, when I look, y'all know me, I hate clothes. I asked her earlier, is clothing optional? I can look in front of I could walk in front of a mirror and like what I see.
Right.
Self-love.
I don't have the bicep, the six-pack. I ain't got none of that. None of it. But
you love you.
Right.
That's a sexy.
That's a sexy man right now.
What? If I was gay, I'd get with him. If I was gay, I'd get with him.
I cannot.
I'm done.
Jason, I'm done.
Yes.
We have come on this hour. We absolutely enjoyed having you on. Please come by again on Unfiltered at 5 with Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. It's been people will rewind this and be like, that man was crazy.
Right.
You two are some of the greatest actresses I've ever had the opportunity to work with, and I'm thankful that we have other projects that we're working on. And I can't wait to see you at work again. Love you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. This is Unfiltered at 5 with Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. Everyone go love on somebody. Go hug on someone. Let's have a wonderful week, everyone. We out of here, y'all. Bye. See you tomorrow.
Girls, let's talk about it. Did you hear them talking about it? Oh my God, do you know this? What? Oh my God.
Oh my God, it's Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. Shelly Live and Leah Nicole on a roll. Lighting up the stream, the vibe is bold. Shelly Live and Leah Nicole, let's go. Kicking down doors, we make some noise. Grown folks talk with truth and poise. Doing it big, turning up the flow. Shelly Live and Leah Nicole, you know. Oh yeah, it's Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. Oh yeah, it's Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. Everywhere, it's Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. Oh yeah, grown talk vibes, the moment is here.
Thank you for tuning in.